Okay. Okay, this is my first ever long-form YouTube video. You can criticize me in the comments because I need it. It's my first time, so I need to get better. And what I'm going to talk about today is a quote which has helped me a lot in life, and it most likely will help you too. And you should learn from the mistake you make and from mistakes of others. So the quote is, "If it's too good to be true, it most likely is too good to be true." And I will tell you guys two examples of this, and one of them is a story. So the first story is, back in the day, like 2 years ago, I was trying to do drop shipping, and I was involved in a bunch of online media things, right? Trying to make money online. And I remember my mother had a friend, she wanted to talk to me about some online make money scheme that sounded pretty awesome and pretty good and stuff like this. So I was interested, and I was then invited to a Zoom meeting where I think I sat on the bus while talking in the Zoom meeting, and they started telling us about how we could make money following famous Insta influencers. So they was actually using examples like Ronaldo and saying that Ronaldo would pay people to follow him, and famous people on Instagram. So our job would be basically our job would be following famous people on Instagram, and in return we would get I think it was $800 a day if we followed 100 famous people. And that sounds like a super good deal, and I don't know how many people you had to follow. That was just an assumption, but I think it was $800 a day for just following social media influencers. That already rang a bell in my head, saying, bruh, let's be real, Cristiano Ronaldo is not gonna be paying some 15-year-old person to follow him on Instagram. I think he has enough of those. But I was interested in this meeting, so I just kept on listening, and there were a lot of elderly people in this group, maybe 30 to 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds. They wanted an easy job, an easy way to make money. So they fell for this, and they were actually listening and thinking this was a true thing. So our dog will be accompanying us here now. This is Omega. There we go. And they were following along with what they were saying and actually believing it. The scary thing about this is, oh my days. The scary thing about this, okay, good. The scary thing about this was that I knew, the woman my mother knew, the one that was inviting me to it, she was 100% believing it. But there was a catch to this, right? You wouldn't just sign up and start getting paid. You would have to pay, I think it was $1,500 to be accepted into the program. So it was a scam course, pretty much. And I feel so bad to this day that I didn't alarm them, because I think it sounded a bit too shady for me back then. It was then before the big dropshipping Escape the Matrix thing became a big thing. So it was very in the start. And the funny thing was that I didn't believe it, and she actually fell for it and lost, her $1,500, and a lot of other people lost their money. And that's not a small sum to lose. $1,500, I can buy a lot of things, and that's a pretty good monthly thing you can have to spare up. So they lost all that money, and I got notice from this I think 2 weeks after it happened. Yeah, it was a scam. And I was like, yeah, I knew it was a scam, but I still feel so bad that I didn't tell my mom's friend about this scam. And that just goes to show that if something's too good to be true, it most likely is too good to be true. And this also implies a positive thing in life, because a lot of people think that posting on social media is just going to get you a bunch of money and famous things and stuff like that. And it is simple. It is really simple how it works. You just have to put effort in every single day. I grew my TikTok channel to about 13,000 followers. And that's not, I'm really fucking proud of that shit. And that just took time. That's the only thing that was like the key thing. I just kept on going when people quit. And that's what you gotta think about. It's never gonna be easy. It's gonna be simple. But that's one part of the story. Another thing I was thinking about, I'm not so sure what it was. But yeah, I think, okay, I basically told you about it. It's when let people say, oh, you can just start dropshipping and earn a bunch of money. And I got told, yeah, it's too good to be true. If it was that easy, everyone would do it. And it's actually true. It's not gonna be easy, it's simple. It's not easy, it's simple. You just have to put work in. This is my first ever like long form video, so I don't know how I did. But if you guys like this video, I think I really would appreciate it if you maybe subscribed or commented what you think I did wrong or something I can improve on. And my English is also still a bit shabby because this is my second language, not my first. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and this is it for the first video.